All right, go. So this is the Forex Startup Session. We're doing the live market review this evening. Monday, it's 8 p.m. on my clock, May 22nd, 2023. Okay, so let's go and jump into the charts right now. Okay, you can send your questions over for the guys who are with me in Zoom. Okay, and for the guys who are watching this recorded session or maybe live on YouTube right now, please be advised that everything that we are discussing here are not financial advices, but instead you should take it with a grain of salt, as we will make sure that we will provide you the clearest of the clearest, if possible, of live market review. Okay, so if you have some questions and clarifications there, just send it over through the chat box or the comment section on the YouTube channel. All right, so let's jump into the chart this time. Starting off, yes, the first currency pair that we have on the list. Let me have my cheat sheet here too. And because I always keep a what do you call this, my trading plan here on the notepad. So kung hindi kayo sanay sa notepad, you can have it on a spreadsheet or whatever makes you comfortable on keeping your what do you call this, your trading plan. So from last week, what we have checked is AUD/USD, may sell continuation. We're monitoring the zone 66.37 to 66.09. Only sell if the price goes within the zone towards 66.09. Okay, now if the price goes and tests the zone early at 66.37, so we can check if we can go and buy. So kung ano yung level na yon, tingnan nga natin. Right, so this is what we're looking at. All right, so that's the 66.09. So, asan na si 66.37? Mukhang na-delete ko ata. Okay. So, dodraw lang ako ng horizontal line. Parameters. Let's have that. Oops. Not that. Wrong. 0. 0.66. Kamali pa ako ng lagay. 0.6637. Ayan. Alright. Okay lang, Jamar, not a problem. Hindi pa naman tayo, what you call this, nagda-dive into a new topic this evening. We're just going through live market review here. Okay, good. So from what we are seeing, okay, what I usually do is to always start this usually start this on the daily chart, no? So let me choose the candlesticks here for everyone's benefit. Okay, so this is the zone that I'm talking about. So from last week, we are anticipating for a continuation here. If not, can definitely continue much further down to 65.73. So ito yung pinaka-floor niya dito since May started, no? So understanding that the price was coming from the resistance, initial reaction is for us to see a continuation. So yun yung ine-expect ko from last week. Now, looking at the lower time frame, since the day started today, the price have tried to go much lower but really not gone over or below, the 66.37. As mentioned sa trading plan last week, only sell if the price goes within the zone. So ibig sabihin, sa ngayon wala pa tayong nakikitang reason to sell here. Okay, so stretch ko lang po yan ng konti dito para ma-carry over natin for next week, okay, so yan. Alright, let me look into a lower time frame. The lower time frame looks beautiful right now. Wala akong makitang price action pattern in this area for us to sell, but this could be a bearish engulfing here if the sell continues. I am very interested on that sell right now more than the buy, but of course the buy is still an option, no? But then again, I'm following this EMA movement towards that level, anticipating for this price to go. So roughly about 20 pepper. Tingnan natin if this will go in our favor. If not, then madali naman tayo mag-cancel ng pending order. So anyway, set the pending order here for a sell stop. Okay, sell stop. Again, why am I setting a sell? I want to see the price continue down there. Ang pending order naman is for this bearish engulfing to be confirmed. Now, pag hindi nag-confirm yan, obviously, I will look for a buy order later on. Okay, bakit hindi ko pa tinetake tong buy order? Because I'm following this moving average, right? And I want to see if the price can really be pushed downwards pa, no? Pag hindi nangyari yan, then maghanap po ako ng buy later on. Anyway, entry price, what is the low of this current, or the previous bar? Low is 66.31. I'll go for 29. 66.29. 0.6629 is my entry price. So if 29 is my entry price, the last swing high at 20 pipper there, 66.51. Sige, 21 or 22 tayo pips. 0.6651. Alright, and the take profit is likely to be set just a little higher dun sa floor level natin, no? So 0.66. Let's go for 10. Okay? So from here, specified sorry, excuse me. So 1400, currently 1500. So this should expire at the end of this current bar. Okay. Sorry, excuse me, medyo maos pa po tayo. Bear engulfing is what I want on H1. Alright? So, tingnan natin. If that will move in our favor, good. Pero pag hindi, then that's totally fine as well. So, what we want to see is for the price to go in this direction. Alright? Now, sabi ko nga, pag hindi nangyari yon, so there's a possibility for this early reversal to happen. Okay? As we are anticipating for this pattern to be confirmed as well. So, kung mapapansin nyo, we are seeing some sort of like a potential inverse head and shoulder that can break this trend eventually and create a new one. So, if that happens, saka lang ako maghahanap ng buy. So, for now, sa totoo lang, if you're familiar with the term straddle, no? It's not struggle, ha? Straddle, okay? So, it's a technical term of us setting a buy and a sell at the same time, okay? That allows us to see if the market can go either way. Then from there we just cancel the other one, no? So that's straddle. Okay, so that's the term. Okay, pero right now I don't want to set that, though I have good reasons to do so because I have this pin bar right here that can move in this direction as well. Pero I want to see this bias first manifest, right? And from there I can make additional decisions, no? Pero looking at the lower time frame, let's see, look at 15 minutes. Medyo may struggle tayo to really push to see the price go up right there, no? So, kung mapapansin nyo, at the beginning of the day, the price was there and it was pushed much lower, and the recent high or the intraday high, hindi na niya tinamaan ulit. Okay? So, when I say intraday high, that's the high within the current trading day, no? So, let's see. Okay, as far as this trading plan is concerned, if the bearish engulfing push through or confirms, then we are selling within that zone. If not, then we can reassess our position. So, I think this trading plan still stands on AUD USD. Okay, so let's move on to NZD USD. Let's see what's going on here with that fib set there from last week. Let's remove that. Tingnan natin kung valid pa ba lahat ng nakaline natin. Okay, so that's still a relevant resistance there. Floor, okay. Nothing have changed significantly so far. Alright. So, tingnan nga natin dito. Lower time frame, medyo opposite siya kay AUD USD. So, parang meron tayong nakikitang, not necessarily a zone here, but a potential pullback after this one. Okay. So, papunta naman siya dun sa taas. Ano ba yung trading plan natin dito from last week? Continuous selling until 60.93. Yun yung gusto natin. Ito. Kaso lang, hindi nangyari. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, from last week, we want to see this downtrend continue. But towards the end of the week, the price have reversed. So, anyway, that's a good thing to see now. Kung ano pang pwede natin gawin. Pero if we will buy right here, for me, very short term yung buy eh. Pwede ako mag-buy dito sa pin bar. Pero dapat mag-exit na ako dito. Tingnan natin ilang pips ito ha. Ilang pips ba ito? 24 pipper, reasonable for a quick in and out trade. Sige nga, tingnan natin if we can go and oops. Mukhang kinlose ko siya. Alright, wait lang. Ayan, kinlose ko siya. Ba't mo siya kinlose? Anyway. Okay. Pero 20-39 pips. Mas malaki yung hanap tayo ng entry. Ito sa H1. Mukhang gusto kong sandali lang. Right, for you guys who are using fractals, fractals can help you identify certain momentum or direction kay market, no? In this case, as far as fractals are concerned, mapapansin nyo dito, the fractals are showing you higher highs. Ibig sabihin, there's a very strong push from the buyers. Until recently, the fractals are not even level to the recent one. Okay, so kung gusto talaga natin mag-buy dyan, tama na yung entry price natin kay H4. Dito talaga, a quick 20 pipper buy. That's what we want to see. So, there's a little bit of hesitation to get in on this trade right now. So, alam mo yung pakiramdam na gusto mo siyang i-trade, kaso lang there's like a lot of things that's in your head, and it can possibly lead to analysis paralysis. Okay? So, I have a way of avoiding bad decisions. So, kumbaga, if you're in doubt, the easiest way to go about this is just simply log out, right? So if you're in doubt, just log out. Okay? So in this scenario, parang gusto kong mag-buy na parang hindi ko gusto yung setup eh. So what I would say on this trading plan is I cannot really identify what my bias is right now. So for the entire evening or for the rest of the week, I'll be monitoring for a better setup. Yeah. Okay. So, one thing is for sure, it was very easy for me to set up a trade here. NZDUSD is not giving me good reasons to get in. So, again, do not take it as a personal insult if you cannot interpret the chart properly, right? As the old saying goes, trade what you see, not what you feel or think. Okay, so I would stand by that saying, and I would like to trade what I see, not what I feel. No, so I would like to jump off this currency pair and focus on a different one I can take advantage of this evening. Okay, so ganun lang yan. Kumbaga parang sa tao. Okay, let me know, especially for the guys in Zoom. No, would you rather spend time talking to people who don't want to talk to you? Ano sa tingin nyo? Would you spend time talking to people who don't want to talk to you? What do you think? Anyone? What do you think? Because I don't. No, I don't want to spend time talking to people who don't want to talk to me. Right? Kasi bakit? Number one, okay, that's a total waste of time. Okay? Hindi sa pagiging maarte, di ba? Pero, kung ayaw naman niya makipag-usap sa'yo, why spend time there? So, parang currency pair, no? Huwag nyo lang naman antayin sumagot yung currency pair. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kay NZDUSD. Parang, kinakausap ko siya sa NZDUSD, saan mo ba gustong pumunta? Gusto mo bang umakyat? Gusto mo bang bumaba? Ano bang gusto mong gawin? Tapos, hindi siya sumasagot ng maayos or wala talaga ako nakikitang sagot sa kanya as far as the chart is concerned. So, it's like talking to someone who don't want to talk to you. I'd rather spend my time to people who want to talk to me, or in this case, I'd rather spend my time on currencies I can interpret the chart better. Okay? And eventually, balikan ko lang yan. Baka magkaroon ng magandang setup later on. Okay. So, Euro USD is what we are looking at right now. So, after that beautiful uptrend right here, okay, so we have seen this decline at 1.1059. So, parang ganito yung nakikita ko kay NZD-USD kanina. Maganda yung uptrend, pero recently, yung fractal is no longer higher than the previous. Not like this one. Pansinin nyo to. Yeah. Last fractal, higher than the previous. Look at that recent price went up. Now, pagdating dito, this fractal is no longer higher. So, that shows me that the market is likely, right, to go and have a reversal anytime soon. Well, true enough, that happened right here. Okay? So, looking at this on a much lower time frame, you can see those swings right there. Yan. Happily moving on its way. Okay? So, but then again, ano yung trading plan natin dito? Waiting for the price to really break out. Yep, look at that. 98.89. The price was here. Okay, from last week. So, we're waiting for that to go back up. Okay, litan ko lang ng konti dito. So, eto. We're waiting for this price to go back up. Pero, it failed to do so. Now, nandito tayo sa scenario that if we can go and have a sell here. Okay, so, let's reassess this position right here. Okay, wala na yung buy. Of course. Tingnan natin ngayon kung... Uy, sorry. Nandun pala yan. Dito yung pinaka-last. 0851, look at that. Pero hindi rin siya nag-materialize, bumaba pa siya much lower sa pinaka-mababang floor. Okay. Gets. Okay. So, ito lang yung maganda din if you're writing things down, like if you have a trading plan, because you can go back to it kahit makalimutan mo kung ano yung naging bias mo, no? When you were looking at the chart initially. Alright, so anyway, so the price have gone much lower at 1.0784. Click nga tayo sa daily chart. I'm very interested to see a bounce on the fib level right here. Oo. Okay. So, pwede maging bias ko dito is still long term a buy. Pero sa ngayon, wala akong makitang buy order. Entry price. Sige. Balik ako on saying, I would like to have a buy on this part right here. Oops, sorry. Sana yung aking trading plan. Alright. I want to buy with price action pattern touching 1.0784 ulit kasi hindi ako nakapasok dito, no? Sabihin natin to Friday. Friday is when I traveled. So wala akong buy entry dito. So kung babalik siya dito to retest that level, I would love to see that. So that is possible either on H4 or on H1. But H1 continuation is also interesting to see. It's just that, look at this flattening here. You don't want to be involved there. Not until a breakout can happen. Ganda to Ay, wala dito. Sige, ito na lang. So this can be like your short-term ascending triangle right here. So parang kung mapapansin natin, no, short-term, sinusubukan niyang i-break, right? Pero nagfa-flatten siya dito. This one is creating a short-term resistance. But the sellers are also failing to push the price much lower. So you can see buyers momentum pa rin dito. So I would like to see a breakout of the 824 level. So if I would like to buy there, touching dito. So dalawa, pag bumaba siya dito, 0.784, magbabay tayo with a price action pattern, either a pin bar or a bullish engulfing will do. Pag hindi naman, then I would like to see a breakout towards that direction. Okay. So, ito yung pinaka-conservative or break from 1.0824. Again, conservatively, you want to always see a price action pattern. Now, if you don't want, or you say, hindi naman ako naniniwala sa mga pin bars and whatnot, no? Then you can get in on an exact price, like you can set it up for yourself somewhere here. Basta ang importante, you can identify where you want to get in, or yung tinatawag nating point of interest, right? So nagkakaroon ka ng point of interest. This one is for me right now to go for a buy, but the buy should not go much higher than 0.851. Okay? So lalagyan ko, re-remind ko yung sarili ko dito, TP at 1.0824 lang. Okay, so TP below, okay, oops, not that, or pag nag-break naman siya dito with price action, of course, reminding myself, TP should be just below 0.851. Alright, good. Now, if the price goes much lower, hindi niya talaga ginawa to, tapos bumaba dito, ito na yung point of interest ko for selling naman. Okay? So, kung magsa-sell ako, dapat bumaba siya dyan. So, my sell should be with price action pattern after breaking out of 0.784. Yan. Okay? Ideally, on a retest. Okay? So, if you guys are familiar with the term, a retest, ano ba yung retest? So, kumbaga parang breakout. So, kung ito yung binabantayan ko na level, nag-breakout siya, tapos itetest niya yung level na yan kung talagang strong yung resistance. Now, if the price goes back higher, ibig sabihin this resistance is just so-so for the market. Pero pag ang nangyari is nag-breakout siya dyan, then yun yung gusto natin. Doon natin gustong pumasok kay market. No? So, yun yung sinasabi kong ideally on a retest. Alright? So, anyway, so that's Euro USD. Let's jump into GBP USD, which failed to go much higher than 24.62. If you were with me last week, ito yung minomonitor din natin. Let's go back to the daily chart. Okay? Oop. Tanggalin ko muna yung ano. Dami nating lines dyan, no? Pero ito, nag-fail siya dito. Beautifully going up there. Alright. Pasimplihin natin yung chart, no? Tanggalin muna natin yung iba. Let's have a fresh look on the cable here for this week. Okay? Let me know if some of you guys are monitoring the cable as well. Who's trading the pound mostly here? Because I am. I'm trading mostly the pound for the last few months. Sino yung mas naka-monitor kay GBP USD? This is a good one right here. So, antayin ko munang mag-breakout yan. Okay. 2405. I'll go for the higher level. Let's go for the higher level here. Konting-konti lang naman difference. Okay. This is just MT4 or sorry, MT5. Yeah. Nothing so fancy, just MT5. Yeah. If you're asking ano po yung chart na gamit ko na, so this is just MT5. Okay. Ganda nung bounce niya dito. Papunta siya doon. Okay, sandali. Ano yung magiging bias natin for this evening, ladies and gentlemen? Personally, I want to see this price go up. Bakit? Okay. For the longest time, the pound has been undervalued. Okay. But of course, right? So, since last year, nakikita nyo tong downtrend na to. Itong downtrend kasi na to, na-break niya na. Okay. Speaking of higher highs and higher lows, yung na-mention ko kanina, mapapansin nyo yung mga fractals dito were lower than the previous. Until this has been broken. Tapos, ito na yung nakikita natin. So, ito yung general bias ko for GBP USD, no? So, yun ang gusto kong makita actually. Pero this could possibly still go down for us very, very soon. As the price can break 2374. Ano ba yung nilagay ko dito sa trading plan? Closely monitoring until hindi. Yung sa high impact news na to. Okay. 2462. Nandito na sa ilalim. Okay, wala na to. Invalid na to. Okay. Invalid na yung entry price natin doon. Pero ito yung mas gusto natin. Wala akong makita ang entry price sa iyo, brother. Short term, what I'm seeing is a possible continuation ng downtrend niya na to, ha? Okay? So sabi ko nga sa inyo, general bias ko, I want to see the price go up. Pero of course, I cannot trade based on what I think lang. I need to trade based on what I see. Now, on a lower time frame, what I see is price moving downwards. Okay? So, napaka short term lang nung sell ko hanggang dito lang dito sa dalawang level na to. So itong parang within the zone lang. So kung magse-sell man ako hanggang dito lang. Okay, tingnan ko nga. Meron ba akong reasons to sell now? Wala eh. Okay. So what I would like to set on my trading plan right now, or at least for now, no, GBP USD, pwede akong mag-sell with price action pattern testing trend line. Okay. Trend line. So, gusto natin makita ito, papunta naman dito. Okay. So, sasabihin ko sa sarili ko, TP should not be lower than 1.2405. Okay. Ano po ang gamit niyong strategy? Walang gamit ko pong strategy is how I understand the chart. So I'm basing all my trading decisions based on price action and general market condition, no? So that's how I look into things. So basically my trading is support and resistance. Looking for swings like this one. This could be a new swing dito pababa. Oops. Yan. A new swing right here. So that could be a long-term sell until it breaks out. Right? Or if I don't see trades dun sa higher time frame, then I want to get in early, okay? Then possibly I could be looking into scalping later on. So I only do scalping if I have the opportunity to monitor it, because for me, it's just quick in and out trades, no? Okay? Yun lang naman po sa akin. Market structure and price action, basic but very, very effective. I totally agree. Kasi ganito lang po, no? Para sa akin kasi, I have a 2 MB RAM of a brain where I cannot try to or even if I would like to, it's not effective for me to learn everything. Right? So, kumbaga, I would love to see technical analysis everywhere on my chart here, pero there's a very good chance with the 2 MB RAM of a brain that I have that will confuse the hell out of me. So, I would love to look at the chart the simplest way possible. And based on experience po kasi, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more things that you have on your chart, the more th the more things that you will think about. So, kumbaga para sa akin, sa maraming factors na kailangan mo i-consider, mas lalong nahihirapan ka mag-decide eh. So, price action, market structure, that's good enough for me. Yeah. So, yun. Thank you so much, Antigo. So, ito yung tinitingnan ko. If that will materialize, I would love to see it that way. Pero pag nag-break naman yan pataas, so titingnan ko to, a buy towards 25-27. So, yan. That's something to consider. So, from here, a buy will only happen for me after a breakout of the trend line. Okay, breakout of the trend line, of course, always with price action pattern towards, okay, reminding myself 1.2527 lang. Okay, kasi if that goes and touch the 25-27 level, in most cases, I would anticipate for a reversal here. So, the take profit should not be higher than that level but here. Pag nag-breakout naman yan, saka ako magre-reassess ng position ko. Okay? So, tingnan natin how things would progress as far as GBP USD is concerned. So, for now, I cannot see an actual entry price where I want to get in. So, obserbahan ko to for the rest of, if not the evening, for the rest of the week. Alright, going to USD CAD now. Ayun kita na natin to from last week. Ano ba yung sabi natin? Waiting for a sell from resistance na 35.41. Never pa siyang umakyat ulit doon. So, we're still waiting for that. Magbabay lang tayo kung magbe-break yan. Short term, waiting for price action pattern zone. Eto, tanggalin ko na to. Wala na to. Invalid na to siya. Pero yung dalawang yan is still valid for me. Breakout. Okay. Ayan. So, mukhang wala akong babaguhin dito kundi tanggalin ko lang tong zone na to. Nakaset pa rin yung alarm natin doon sa pinakamababa. Hindi ko pa nadidelete yan kasi ito yung na-anticipate natin nung una eh. Dito talaga siya tumama. Tapos hindi. So, nagkaroon siya ng zone somewhere at this area. Okay? So, kumbaga, parang thicker floor level if you may. So, ito yung pinaka-general floor level natin. Then, recently, the market have created a new one. So, let's see. Yan pa yung pinaka-floor natin or dyan pa ako magbabay ulit. If not, mag-breakout ito. Okay? So, nothing have changed really as far as USD CAD is concerned. It has been generally, if not sideways, I would say, symmetrical. Right? Pansinin nyo to, medyo symmetrical lang yung movement ni market. So, kumbaga, neither of the buyers nor the sellers are really showing strength. Kasi syempre by structure, no? The simplest way to interpret this is this, okay? If the price action or the structure is showing you this one, price have been creating higher highs and higher lows. Obviously, we are seeing buyers momentum from here. And of course, on the other hand, right, or the opposite direction, if the price is creating lower highs and lower lows, general momentum or condition is being driven by the sellers more than the buyers. Now, in this scenario, neither of the buyers nor the sellers are really dominating this move. So, this is purely symmetrical for me. The best way to trade a symmetrical triangle structure is for the breakout to happen first, no? So, not to complicate things, I don't want to look at that symmetrical triangle, right? But instead, yun, breakout. Yep. So, ang gusto ko, pag umabot yan, na-break niya na, no? Pag umabot yan doon, saka lang ako magsasell doon sa 35.14 kasi resistance pa rin yan eh. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ma-break niya man to, kailangan niya pang i-break yung talagang mas resistance niya doon, mas malaki for a continuation. So, magkakaroon man ako ng breakout of that symmetrical triangle, very short-term buy. So, kung gusto niyo pong gawin yon, please watch out for that 35.41 level. Okay? So, ako, as far as my trading plan is concerned, doon pa lang ako magsasell doon sa resistance na yan. Magbabay ako doon pa talaga sa breakout niya din. Okay? So, tingnan natin if that will happen anytime soon or if the price would be pushed much higher towards the week, no? So, understanding that there are several news that we are monitoring or high impact news for the week, okay? You want to make sure that you consider, lalo na for the guys who are trading lower time frame, no, or looking for quick in and out trades. As far as the dollar is concerned, okay, we are expecting, though not today, not much of a high impact news, no, ang expected today, but tomorrow you have FOMC member speaking on behalf of FOMC or the Federal Open Markets Committee, right? Why do we want to look into this type of news, but just disregard? Sorry, excuse me. when you talk about FOMC kasi, this is part of the Federal Reserve, no? So, if someone from the Federal Reserve is talking, there's a very good chance that they'll be talking about interest rate or any future monetary policies, right? So, that can highly affect the market, okay? So, we have something that involves FOMC tomorrow. Then you have PMI reports or the Purchase Managers Index tomorrow at 9 o'clock as well. So, PM ha. So, tingnan natin if this structure right now that we're seeing as far as the dollar is concerned is like simply building up para sa magiging condition ito for tomorrow. I don't know. But for me, before high impact news can happen, my priority is to look at the general market structure or condition before getting involved. No? So, at least if I will be trading based on the news, I have a view of what's happening in the market right now without looking at the news yet. Then, i-add ko lang yung news to that analysis. Or, in other words, i-add ko yung news ko for secondary, right? What you call this confirmation. So, that will stand right there. 35.14 will be the level to watch out for. Now, dollar Swiss has been trying to go above 89.89, but it failed to maintain its move from Friday. Mapapansin nyo, bumagsak din siya nun, right? So, we're looking at USD CHF here now. As many would anticipate for this reversal already to happen. Pero nagkakaroon tayo ng a little delay here. Look at this currency pair here. Trying to go as low as 87.80. That's the low of 2020, right? Kung mapapansin nyo dito sa area na to. Okay, pero anyway, you know, right towards 2021 of January dito. So the market have tried to go much lower here, okay? And now may nakikita tayong potential reversal. In this case, ito yung gusto nating makita. Alright. So, now, sadly, for the buyers, the market have not stayed above 89 here. Ano ba yung nilagay natin sa trading plan natin? USD CHF, yeah, nandito pa rin siya sa sell. But if the price breaks 89, dun tayo gusto mag-buy, no? Or dun natin gusto mag-buy. It is still ideal to see this bullish engulfing. Medyo malayo na. Saglit. 12, 400... 1500, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1 hour na lang. Hindi na to kakayanin malamang. So, dito pa rin talaga yung buy area ko eh. So, tingnan natin. If this price will test here or be tested here, ayun oh, ito yung magandang bearish engulfing kanina umaga. So, that's a beautiful bearish engulfing here. I don't want to take that pin bar as a buy. If you guys were with me when we did the full day Forex startup session, no, sabi natin, yes, maganda yung bullish pin bar, pero we need to take in consideration naman kung saan nangyayari yung bullish pin bar. So, nandyan siya sa ceiling, and sabi natin, yes, pwedeng magtuloy yan, pero bumababa yung probability niya. So, this is a very good example of not taking a bullish pin bar near a resistance. Okay, so I hope that's a reminder for all or for everyone. So, look at that. Pwede nating short term dito. 89.89. Sell tayo. Saglit ha. If this is a fib level that I would like to be interested with or involved with, 78.6. Not bad. Okay. So, dyan pa rin. The current trading plan still stands. Sell if the price touches 89.89 or 0.8989. But if it breaks, then we will look for a buy there. Neither is happening yet. So, I will keep whatever that I have here on the chart. But hopefully, generally speaking, I would like to see that price go up right there para makita na natin tong makapag-breakout dito sa malaking zone na to, right? So, tingnan natin how things would progress from here. That same trading plan still stands. Dollar yen is still rallying. Already have broken 37.75. Yan. Look at that. Wala na. Broken na to. 37.33 nga lang yung una nating sell eh. So, dito lang sa area na to. Okay? So, broken na yan. Wala na. Okay? Tingnan na lang natin kung babalik siya dyan. Okay. Yun, EMA bounce. Dito naman na yun nung last week. Pero, look at this. Uptrend has been very, very effective for dollar yen. For me, the very reason why the gold is dropping because dollar yen is performing well. As you can see, this can be inversely correlated, right? In most times. Pansinin nyo, no? Look at this chart right here. Gold, down. Dollar yen, up. Okay? So, I'm not saying the correlation between dollar, yen, and gold is like 100% all the time. Like, if you're buying on gold, automatically you should sell on dollar, yen. But, of course, for me, you might want to check yung structure pa rin, no? So, parang ganito. If you're trading with the trend or swings, okay, you're looking for those swings, this is a beautiful entry price every time it touches these areas right here, no? Now, looking at gold as well, look at this. Nangyayari din kasi yon, no? So, there's a very good chance for gold to still drop as dollar yen can possibly still push much higher. Okay? How high? How high can it go? Let's look at the current zone, no? Kung saan pa to pwedeng umakyat. Alright, I would say, let's remove this muna. Tanggalin ko ng 37.73 ko na level para hindi masyado malaming line. Ayan, dami-dami nating line dyan eh. Uy, ba't hindi kita Ayan. Right. I would like to have it here or conservatively here. Okay, good. So, yan na naman yung aabangan natin na breakout. Okay. Pero, puro na lang ba to breakout or extension na tong si 123.6? Possible pa. Okay, as far as fib level is concerned, 0 is where I anticipate for a potential sideways move, but if it breaks, then 161.8 will be the highest I would expect for a continuation to happen. But of course, 123 and 38 would be there for us. Yeah, to tell us na sandali, to stretch na the price could possibly pull back to the mean. Yeah, what does it mean? Pull back to the mean, right? Meron kasi tayong trend na ganito. Right? Ito yung sinusunod natin na trend line. Okay? So, parang by the structure, if the price stays above these lines right here, then the price is likely to continue to go up. You know? So, but it doesn't necessarily mean na straight line lang yung up. You know? Yung uptrend na yan. May mga tinatawag tayong pullback or retracement. Yan. Etong, gagawin ko siyang pink ha, para mas makita nyo. Yan. Yan yung tinatawag nating pullback or retracement. So, after a big move up, the prices in some cases will rest, no? Pero there are some scenarios naman na it can continue. But obviously, as far as the recent price structure movement is concerned, it has been resting, yeah, on such levels before going up again. Okay, so tingnan natin. Is 138.75 a new level to watch out for, or we could see dollar yen to pull back here? As far as gold is concerned, to the opposite direction, it has recently broken out of 79 or 1979. Okay, so pwedeng tinetest niya lang tong level na to. If this one goes much lower, then this could be one good reason for dollar yen to push much higher later on. Okay, so see how they are really correlated. But of course, I'm not telling you, again, ulitin ko ulit, I'm not telling you that if you're buying gold or selling gold in this case, automatically you buy dollar yen. No. You look at the structure and find good reasonable entries pa rin. So for me, kunwari ngayon, like I'm looking for a breakout of the dollar yen as this price has been very, very strong, no? So, in that case, wala naman akong buy level dito ngayon or wala ako sa buy level like this floor level right here, nasa gitna siya actually. So, aantayin ko yung price na bumalik doon. Okay? Aantayin ko siyang bumalik dito sa level na to, saka ako makakapag-buy. Or, if not, doon talaga sa trend line ko ulit, babay ako ulit doon. So, I'm in the middle of this area where I can't really decide whether I want to buy or sell. So, ibig sabihin, ang point of interest ko is when the price touches either of this closest level. So, pag tumama siya doon, magsasell ako. Pag tumama siya dito, magbabay ako. So, short term on dollar yen, yun lang ilalagay ko muna. Yeah, short term muna ako dito. I won't be setting my long-term setups for now. So, buy price with price action. Oh, sorry. Price with price action. Price action pattern at 137.75 will be my point of interest, or sell if the price touches yung ating 138.75. Okay, so ito lang muna. Dito lang muna ako magko-concentrate. So, pag nag-breakout yan either way, then I will reassess my position. Okay? For gold, general bias remains to be bearish. Okay? As far as this chart is concerned. Okay? Pero sabi ko nga, right? Hindi ibig sabihin bearish, tuloy-tuloy na yung pababa. Pansinin nyo na pwede pa siyang mag-pullback bago siya bumaba, no? Pero, as obvious as it can be right now, 1979 is the most enticing level to get in on a sell. It only means that I'll be looking for a reasonable entry price here for myself to get involved, right? So my general bias is still sell, right? Initially, look, testing 79.79 or 1979, pero sabi ko nga last week, sell if the price breaks the zone until 82 na and 1974. Okay? So, tingnan natin yan. Hanggang nasa baba pa talaga yan. You know? Hanggang dito pa talaga. So, tingnan natin how this would progress. But generally, like USD CAD, monitor lang ako. Monitoring for a better setup on gold for now. Yeah. But the general bias is still bearish. Okay. I would like to see a beautiful sell setup there. That is right now not happening yet. Okay. H1 is showing me that sign already. That's a beautiful lower high there. And if this one can go much lower, then yep. That's a beautiful continuation there for the downtrend. Alright, anyway. If you are trading gold to the euro, almost identical to the current situation. The price is below a horizontal level. In this case, gold to euro is 18.27. Okay, so if the price stays below, then we could expect for the price to go and touch and test 1800. No, dito sa areas na to, ang ating point of interest. Now, if the price goes much higher, 1861 would be the area where you want to go and exit your buy. And tingnan natin. Gold to euro. Saan ba yung lagay ko dito? Yun, tama. Yan. Lagay ko na nga siya dito. Tabi na lang sila ni gold. Yan. Yun pa rin yung mga levels na babantayan natin. So, breakout of the zone. Would love to see that. So, 1827 is our point of interest right now. Seeing crude. Yun lang, sayang. Kita na natin yan to go below 71, right? But hopefully, as a consumer, every one of us wants to see crude price to go much lower. So, we hope that that can happen, okay? So, generally, tanggalin ko lang muna to. We are still dancing between that fib level and then this horizontal line. So, tingnan natin, kung saan papunta. But for me, general bias for crude is downtrend. Okay, hopefully a continuation of what we're seeing, but that downtrend can possibly end at 66.40 per barrel. But if that would go, then yeah, we would love to see a much lower crude price a week or two from now. Okay, so tingnan natin kay crude. Mostly what we're doing with crude is to monitor lang to understand crude prices for the week, right? But if you're trading crude, I don't see any reasonable entry price yet right now. And my bias is still a sell. So if there's a bearish pin bar right there, or a bearish engulfing like right now on the 4-hourly chart, which is likely to end in just an hour, we'll see. This is a very beautiful level to watch out for. Okay, and for the ones who are monitoring Bitcoin, we are still testing the 26,581 level, which is on our 38.2 fib. Okay, so sabi ko nga, if you want to expect or see Bitcoin to really rise back up again, there are two things that needs to happen in this case: a bounce on this fib and a breakout of this zone. So this zone is becoming a very, very thick resistance for Bitcoin, right? So kung mapapansin nyo, this is a zone coming from a 22 level, no? So last time bumaba siya dito, tapos nandito na siya ngayon. So nag-consolidate yan, pansinin nyo, nag-consolidate yan dito bago bumagsak. Now the market is trying to test that level. So sabi ko nga, if you are looking for a bullish Bitcoin, two things can happen or should happen for me: bounce from here, then break out of that zone, then yeah, I'll be more comfortable seeing a buy on Bitcoin for long term there. Okay, so far those are the major currency pairs that I have on my watch list. And so ngayon, ang meron lang tayo talagang position is for a sell on AUD USD. Nothing much clear. Yun, tumama na siya dun, oh. Hindi ako nag-set ng alarm dun, ha. Ano ba sabi ko? Sell, testing trend line. Sandali. Tumama na siya sa trend line. Di naman kayo nagsasabi. Nandiyan na siya, oh. Nakapag-sell na dapat tayo. 12 pips na to. Sandali. Ayun, bumababa pa siya lalo. Kayo naman, di kayo nagsasabi. Hanap ako entry price. Saglit, ha. Wala akong entry price kundi yung mismong touch, eh. Sige na nga, maglagay ako ng alarm dyan ulit. Saglit. Set tayo ng alert ulit dito. Tingnan natin. Okay, sige. Anyway, babalikan ko na lang to and find a much better setup as the trading day or the week progress. Alright? So, pero anyway, for the guys who wants a copy of the trading plan here, just let me know so I can send it over to you. I usually post this sa ating TGIFX or dun sa ating Project Inner Circle na group chat. So, just let me know if you want to have a copy of that. And for the guys who are with us or watching the recorded session via YouTube, again, please go back to your charts if you're watching this a little late and find out if the analysis is still relevant to what you are seeing. Okay? So, ganun lang muna for the guys in YouTube. But for the guys in Zoom, please stay with me. We'll be discussing a lot of things tonight as well. Alright? Meron pa rin tayong install for tonight. Alright, good. So, for the live market review, thank you so much again for spending your time with me. Again, my name is Ken. And you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and may the pips be with every one of us. I'll see you guys on the next live market review on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Bye for now.